I'm an animated person. I love talking to people. No, I know, right? I'm not animated at all. Not one of those itty bitty like, sweet bye. You're on. Sweet. And I make that noise often. I am a little hungry. I didn't even think. I just, bam, hit the reset button. I've got some wood to burn about both those movies. Whoa, this is a small plane. I'm John Kistler, and I own J&B Technologies in St. Louis, Missouri, and I run the day-to-day operations of everything we do. I remember when I was in high school, and my dad said, John, you better take life more seriously. And he had this stern look on his face. He goes, because unless you're going to work for yourself, you're going to have to work for somebody else. And actually what he said had the opposite effect, because I remember going, I can work for myself. We basically help people with their computers and any of their needs. It can be a small business user, which is our bread and butter, or a residential user. We also service large business, we service government, education. Every market, every technology need somebody has, we can take care of it. I want to have good products and I want to have good service, but the most important thing is I want somebody to know that when they leave my store, that they got value, that they got something, they paid a good price, and they got something that was worth it. I've got a different set of customers and clients and friends that we go out to lunch weekly, monthly, quarterly. You know, we email each other back and forth stories and jokes, and it's really the relationships that I want to say treasure because it sounds like a ridiculous word, but it really is the right word. I really like Great Southern. Great Southern came to me as a bank. They were just so excited to see me. I mean, I was like, whoa, wow, these guys are really excited to see me. And it was just a great meeting right from the get-go. They smiled all the time, which, I mean, if a banker's smiling at you, it's because I think he has the deed to your house. I'm just kidding. It's really not often that you go to a bank, and remember, we interviewed 8 banks. And there was only one bank that came out and said, we can do this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and we'll smile at you. It's very important to me that we have a good relationship with our bank. We need a bank that understands that, hey, this guy needs to be able to finance his receivables, he needs to be able to finance his inventory for a while, and then he needs everyday cash needs like payroll or needs a new copier or he's got to send some mailers out. They have a really great sweep account. I've been at banks where they wait 24 hours to sweep it down. That raises my cost. That's a higher interest cost. So not only do they sweep it like that night, they sweep it down to $100, which is more than fair to me. And it's like business as usual. It's awesome. They're always open. They have a night drop. I can check the next morning. I can have too much money in there and they'll call me and say, hey, you put too much money in here, we put it in an envelope, and the next time you're by, just remember to grab it. I mean, that kind of service you just don't get anymore. It's fantastic. Touchdown!